You know, sometimes I feel like I'm more of a minimalist than I thought when it comes to stuff outside of my hobbies. When it comes to my hobbies, I like to spend a lot of money on it because I enjoy it so much. I become very hyper fixated, very passionate about it. But when it comes to like my everyday life, like the clothes I wear, the foods that I eat, it's closer to minimalism actually. So one of the reasons why I don't like to show my face on camera, aside from being camera shy, is also because I just don't put money into my looks. There's like almost zero effort when it comes to my looks, okay? It's kind of embarrassing to say, but I don't have the nicest clothing. And I don't spend money on makeup or skincare or anything like that. It's just almost all natural pretty much, aside from like an eyeliner and false lashes here and there. But yeah, I don't really wear anything fancy. Whenever I buy clothes, I shop for like the kids section, okay? Because I'm a really small petite person, so I usually go to the kids section and then I would get like the most budget friendly, something that's my size and fits me, and I will wear that until it tears. My clothing is just so bad. It's so awful. Like here, for example, this shirt, which I think you've seen in the other thumbnail of my other video. I'm still re-wearing it. Of course, I wash it. Like, I only wear it once a day, okay? And then I wash it. And then for my pants and things like that, I will wear it until it rips completely to the point where I cannot wear it anymore. And when I say rip, I mean, it's not just like, you know, a small hole here and there. I'm saying I wear it until it literally cannot be worn anymore because it will show everything. So, for example, here's my pants. And then there's this big hole right here. Yeah, I'm still wearing the pants just because I can still wear it. It's just a big tear at the leg area. And I feel like it's just kind of embarrassing if I were to like show myself on camera and I look like a homeless person. Just kind of ironic, right? Because I own like really expensive merch and I have this really pretty background and stuff. And then like I look like a homeless person. So that's one reason why I don't like to show myself on camera. I don't know. When I think about it, I feel like I'm more of a minimalist than I thought. I don't pour any money into like brand name outfits or high quality clothing, although I'm considering that now because I've been into like the minimalist mindset more, and I've been thinking maybe I should buy clothes that are decent quality that maybe can last longer, and then I can just cycle out the same clothes over and over again. So one thing I've been thinking about is like buying plain shirts. I used to have graphic t-shirts that has like, you know, prints all over it. I keep wearing it over and over to the point where I'm like, oh my gosh, why is this shirt already cracked and faded already? I barely worn it. And then when I think about it, I actually worn the shirt for like the past 5 to 10 years. Like time flies by so fast with the shirt. I'm just like, wow, I can't believe it's already this old and faded, and it just looks so bad. So I feel like if I just stop wearing graphic t-shirts and stick to plain shirts, maybe I can wear it a little bit longer, because then I don't have to like worry about the shirt looking all like super faded and cracked. That's one switch that I would like to make towards a more minimalistic looking closet, and hopefully it'll look better. And I guess one reason why I don't like to put money into my looks is because one, my mom never really puts money into her looks either, so she didn't use makeup. She doesn't use makeup. I don't use makeup either. And I never felt the need to really look my best for anybody, not even for myself, unless there's somebody that I'm trying to impress. Then I'm sure I would like to dress up a little bit, and it's mostly for them. I never really cared about dressing up for myself. Making myself look pretty doesn't really do anything for me, so I like to put money into things that last longer, which are merch items, because when I put money into my merch, it can stay on my shelf and it'll stay there long term. But when I put money into makeup, you have to use it because it's gonna expire, it's gonna get old, and it's also very expensive. You have to constantly purchase it over and over again. And clothes, same thing too, pretty much. You have to buy clothes, you wear it, and then it gets old and you have to throw it out and get some new clothes. If you pay for like higher quality clothing and you take care of it, then hopefully it will last a little bit longer. There's a saying that goes like, the size of your mirror is as big as your ego. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so true. Like, look, let me show you the mirror that I use. It's a super tiny mirror that I got ages ago for Christmas from my cousin. I actually wanted to buy a mirror, but I never bought one because I didn't want to spend money on it. And then it just happened so that Christmas, she happened to give me this little pocket mirror, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect. It's a nice small compact size, and I literally use this every time I put on my makeup. It's way too small for me, so sometimes I kind of like draw my eyeliner on crooked because the mirror is so small, but it's mine. And then I go to like other people's houses. I have this one aunt, she has like this huge mirror that's like in the middle of her living room or something. It is so huge. It's so tall. And then you go into every single other room, there's mirrors everywhere. There's like a mirror in all the guest bedrooms. Even in the little closet of the hallway, there's like a mirror, except the master bedroom. That's where she doesn't have a mirror. It's so funny, but like there's mirrors everywhere. And I'm just like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, dang, the more I see bigger mirrors and the more mirrors there are in a person's house, it does kind of reflect their ego a little bit, because my aunt does have a really big ego and she loves herself a lot. So I was like, wow, that quote is so real. But yeah, that's besides the point. We're not talking about egotistical people and quotes and all that, but I just want to show that like I'm a very simple person. Like I buy the most, you know, convenient things. And if it's gifted to me, I love practical gifts. So if I'm gifted stuff like washcloths, socks, or shirts that I can wear, things that I can use to clean up the house, I love those items so much. When it comes to like luxury items, I just buy my merch and that's about it. And most people will not think to buy Dame merch for me, so I never ask that for Christmas or birthday gifts or anything like that. I only ask for like very practical stuff. And I don't even have to be given anything either. Like something simple like cash or nothing at all. Like just a nice, you know, Merry Christmas or a nice Happy Birthday is like totally fine by me. I actually don't really need anything because I can just purchase the things that I want myself. Although it is nice to have some practical gifts if people do want to gift stuff. And speaking of raggedy clothes, let me just show you some example of like the shirts that I still wear on the daily basis, even though I've owned these for years. Like it's just so bad. So for example, here's an old Looney Tunes shirt. I think it's Bugs Bunny. And this was gifted to me from my best friend for like, I don't know how many years it's been now. It's been maybe at least 4 to 5 years with this shirt already. And you can kind of tell that it's pretty faded. Yeah. It's kind of cracked on the graphic and super faded. So I stopped wearing this out in public and I just wear it for at home now. It's super wrinkly because I just kind of fold up my shirt and then I just toss it into my closet. It doesn't get hung up. Only the nicer clothes that haven't cracked yet gets hung up. And then once it starts cracking, I start wearing it at home and I don't wear it outside. So these are like my indoor shirts. Here's another shirt that my best friend also gave me. It's this Naruto Shippuden x Hello Kitty and Friends collaboration shirt. And I thought this shirt was so cute when I first got it. I think he might have given it to me for my birthday. Maybe it was like 2017 or something. It's been a while. And I've been wearing it like every single week, every time I wash my clothes. And like this is like one of the shirts that I pick up just because it ends up being on top of the pile because I wear it so frequently. So yeah, it's super faded. I think there's like holes up. Here's a hole. Tiny hole, so I would still wear it. It's cracking. I just wear it at home, so it's fine. It's one of the reasons why I still don't want to show myself on camera, just because I don't have very nice clothing. And if I do have nice clothing, it's like, you know, kids' clothes. It's, oh my gosh, should I even show it? It's so bad. And then here's this shirt. It's a Hello Kitty kids shirt that I got from like the kids section of Walmart so many years ago. My sister also had this shirt too, and she wore it as a kid. It's been at least 5+ years, maybe 7-8 years, because I know my sister wore the shirt and then I wore it like a few years afterwards. This is not the same shirt she wore. She had her own shirt, but I also bought my own that was my size. So I started wearing it and I'm still wearing it today, and you can see like the backside has this huge tear right here, which is just like the edge of the shirt, so it's fine. I was like, it's where the tag was. I guess it tore off. I still wear it though. You can, if it's still wearable, I will still wear it. I'm not sure if anybody else gets excited to receive clothes for Christmas, but every time I receive like pairs of socks or like shirts or whatever, stuff that I can wear and then like it feels comfortable on me and it fits, I get so excited. Like whenever my best friend got me like shirts, because like he loves to buy shirts. He buys a lot of shirts for himself, so I guess it's only natural that he buys shirts for me as like gifts and stuff. I love it. I love it so much. Just because I don't like to buy shirts myself. And then every time I wear the shirts that he gave me, whenever he shows up, he feels good about it because I'm actually wearing the stuff that he bought for me. And I'm happy that I have a shirt. So it goes really well both ways. Just to show you a section of my closet, I have this Pusheen shirt. He got me the shirt. He also got me the shirt and he drew that shirt too. Here's another Kuromi, My Melody. He also got me the shirt. Another shirt that he got for me. It's a Christmas shirt. He also got the shirt for me. Yeah, I think he bought out like half my closet for me, so that's nice, I guess. I have this Datsun sleepwear that I bought in 2019. My grandpa gave me like $20 for Christmas, or was it for my birthday? It was for my birthday in 2019, and that was the last present my grandpa ever gave to me before he passed away. And I used the 20 bucks to buy this Datsun sleepwear. It's the thing that I wear during winter when it's cold, so it's like another layer on top of my regular shirt, and I keep it just because it felt like the last Christmas present my grandpa gave to me. So it's really old and really worn out, but yeah, I still keep it. Look at this one. Oh my gosh. My cousin gifted this to me. It's an Abercrombie jacket from 2013. Oh my gosh. I got it for Christmas and I loved it so much. I wore it for my entire high school year and I still have it since freshman year of high school. And I'm still wearing this during the winter to this day. But yeah, you get the point. Most of these are just from other people and I feel the need to like fix my closet a little bit, wear more black and neutral colors. Maybe just have like plain colors, like plain blue, plain pink, and not have like too many of these colors. Whenever I look at my wardrobe and I'm just like, is this really what I want to like wear? Is this how I want to like express myself? And I feel like the bright, super colorful pastel isn't really me anymore. I think it's time to outgrow these colors. And when it comes to eating food, I like to eat at home. I like to eat whatever my mom makes. She's not the best cook, and I often complain about her cooking whenever she asks for feedback. So I would tell her the things I don't like, and I just eat the food that I like that she makes because it's a lot more cost effective. It's also healthier the way she preps the food, and I feel better whenever I eat her food. And you know, things that are healthy for you don't always taste good, but it does make me feel better in the long run, which is also why I eat it. And I almost never spend money on myself. Like, you will not find me spending money on fast food, purchasing my own snacks, things like that. If I eat out, it's because somebody's treating me out. So I almost never want to spend my own money on food unless it were a date. You know, if it's a date with another person, a stranger, whatever, okay, fine, I can pay for my own food. But that's pretty much the only instance where I would want to pay for my own food, or if I'm living by myself and I had to make my own food or purchase my own food. But I don't think I will ever spend my money like going out dining at a nice fancy restaurant unless I can afford it. But even then, it's not really healthy either, so it's best just to make your own stuff. And aside from collecting, I think another way I'm pretty minimalistic is the stuff that I use, like my technology, for example. I buy what I need, and I usually pay for like the higher expensive option. That way I can have everything in one rather than having like multiple devices of different things. So for example, if I buy an iPad, I would always buy like the latest version. That way I can like maximize or optimize all the functions and be able to use everything that I need to use on the device. And pretty much the only time I stock up on things is when I'm buying stuff that I can clean. For example, my duster. I like to buy a bunch of dusters when it's on sale, buy it in bulk, get some lint rollers because I use that often. And I tend to buy yarn in bulk too because I crochet a lot of characters. So I need a variety of colors. Some colors I use more than others, so I tend to stock up on that. And hopefully these things will eventually all be completely used. Whenever I go to the store, I usually walk out with the stuff I'm looking for or nothing at all. Like if I'm there just to browse, like window shop or whatever, okay, I can look, but I usually walk out empty-handed because Dame merch usually isn't inside of the stores I go into, so I tend to walk out with like almost nothing. So yeah, the point of this video is that maybe I'm more of like a minimalist than I thought, because whenever I pour money into my collections, I usually try to like purchase the things that I know I will love. And all the stuff I had before, like my acrylic stands, the plushies and all that, I loved it a lot, you know? It's just I cannot really afford the hobby, so I had to sell it off. And I really tried to narrow down my focus even more by just paying for like the medias, the readable, watchable stuff, the books, you know, things like that. Because I'm such a huge fan of these series, I feel like I should have at least the source material type of stuff. Otherwise, I feel like I'm pretty much minimalistic outside of that. What do you guys think? Would I still be like considered a minimalist? I've just been thinking about it more and more because like when it comes to minimalism, I know people still own stuff and they just pour money into things that brings them joy. So if these things didn't bring me joy anymore, I would just sell it off. Just like how I did with my anime merch that I had before, a bunch of YA novels that I used to own, and I had like hundreds of different things that I used to collect, but it's all gone now. So once I lose interest and the phase is over, like I completely sell off my stuff. And currently I'm really into just BL right now, and it's like my super hyper fixation. It's honestly one of the best things I've ever collected just because it looks so good. Like my collection has never looked this good, so I am in love. And I don't see myself letting this go anytime soon. I'm talking about like the ring dolls, okay? But when I am ready to let it go, I can for sure let it go. I'm starting to shift more towards like closer to minimalism, as most people would think, I think. But I don't think I can ever become like a frugalist, you know? Frugalist is like, I think somebody who only collects barely just enough to get by. Like they just have like, you know, enough clothing to wear, and they wear it until it like totally tears till they can't wear it anymore. Kind of like how I'm doing it, except I'm more relaxed in that aspect. Like I'll still keep shirts that I don't often wear, but I'm starting to feel the need to just like throw everything away and like start over with my closet and really compact my closet as well. This is such a weird transition phase for me. I hope I don't get rid of my things too soon because I really want to enjoy it, but at the same time it's like I feel the need to just get rid of stuff now. Also, if you happen to have any advice on buying like plain shirts and plain clothing, or having like a more minimalistic closet, let me know below. I don't care if I have to wear the same shirts all the time, as long as like I'm not thinking too hard about what I want to wear next. Even if I end up looking like a cartoon character, you know, because like those cartoon characters are always wearing the same outfits every single episode, so it doesn't matter. As long as like I buy enough in bulk and then I can just rewear like the same type of outfits all the time. I just want to like simplify my closet now. Like I don't want to have like too many colors and look like a kid or a homeless person. No offense to like kids or homeless people, okay? You know, all of this just kind of got me thinking that if I had a partner, maybe my clothing would be a lot more easier to sort out, just because she can just decide for me like what she wants me to wear, and if I'm comfortable enough with it, then I can wear it. Sometimes I feel like it's better just to have somebody else in charge of it, just like how my best friend buys me shirts for like my birthday birthdays and Christmas, I would just wear it. Even though I don't really like the content of the shirt, I may not like the color or whatever, but if it's comfortable enough, like a t-shirt, then I'll just wear it anyways. Just saying that out there, okay? What I wear isn't necessarily my taste. It could be like somebody else's preference, but I'll just wear it anyways. So yeah, I feel like I'm really easygoing like that when it comes to clothing. As long as it's like more loose fitting and comfortable, then I'm fine with it. If you have any comments or questions or whatever, leave it down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.